Today is Monday, February 18th. And before we start, our podcast is approaching its 6 months anniversary. And we're looking for 2 sponsors to join us for the next 6 months. It's not very costly. It is very cost efficient. And if you and your company would like to join us, we'd love that. Just email me at norm1310@gmail.com. norm1310@gmail.com. And now on to our episode. Today I'm wondering, of all the weird excuses you've ever heard of in life, or maybe created yourself, if maybe this one from sports might not be the wildest one you ever heard.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
With seasonings, there seem to be so many, and then they just sit in your spice cabinet forever. That's not true of Goodness Steak Seasoning. I know the name steak suggests that it's very good on steak, which it is. But Goodness Steak Seasoning is so versatile. Use it on veggies, burgers, soups, even popcorn. Get it by going to the website bringthetasty.com. Goodness, this seasoning is good.
Hey y'all, Jason Velo here with Oh Hail Contractors. I've been in the business for a little over a decade, and one thing I really enjoy doing is serving people. I want to see things made new again, and I can help you through that process by making the insurance claims process understandable and almost easy, believe it or not. Also, I can give you great suggestions on the best roofing system and even ventilation for your home, which ultimately makes your shingle last a little bit longer, even in Texas. Who do you know that wants that level of service? So, if you'd like some help with that, you can call me at 972-567-5766 or find me at ohhail.com, and that's OHHHAIL.com.
Kamila Valieva can really skate. She's been a star in her early teens. At 15 in the Russian championships, she was fantastic. At the 22 Beijing Olympics, she was the star of the 4-girl Russian team that won the gold in team skating. You know, she figured to be a dominant skater for years to come. Then it was revealed that she had tested positive for a drug called trimetazidine. I'm going to run that by you again. Trimetazidine. That drug, I'm not going to try it ever again, is a banned substance in the Olympics. It's a heart medication, and it, A, helps your body better use oxygen. It's good for an athlete. It helps for more blood flow to the heart and limits changes in blood pressure. That's also good for an athlete. And by the way, that's why it's banned. And the positive from the Russian competition that was held on Christmas Day, 2021. That's right. The Russians hold their championships, or did that year, on Christmas Day. But then the NBA plays and the NFL plays. So, hey, have your skating championships on Christmas Day if you want. But the positive wasn't reported until the Beijing Olympics were underway. Things move a little slowly in the drug world. But when it was reported, that Russian gold medal in the 4-girls skating event, that was taken away. Valieva was suspended for 4 years. But that does mean she should be back just in time for the Milano Cortina in Italy Winter Olympics in 2026. But now, on to whatever we teased. Last week, Valieva's case was heard in the Court of Arbitration. Her lawyers argued that she should not be suspended, that the medication had gotten into her blood by mistake. Oh, but there's more. Sit back and listen to this one. They said that Valieva's grandfather, who has a heart condition, apparently, who requires this medication, apparently, had been preparing for her a dessert for her to take to the Russian championships. That's where she tested positive for granddad's drug, trimetazidine, that stuff. Her grandfather made her this dessert to take with her. And the lawyers argued that during the making of the dessert, one of his pills must have fallen into the dessert. Or because the chopping board where he crushes his drug, apparently you can take this stuff like cocaine also, that's where he was preparing the dessert for Valieva that she took with her. This was, by the way, a strawberry dessert, just in case you're wondering. Now, the Court of Arbitration listened to this and basically said, poppycock, and continued her suspension for 4 years. You know, after considering the arguments of how she got that banned substance in her blood, I'm not certain I wouldn't love to take 2 more years and add that to her suspension for assuming we are that stupid. But all in all, with the suspension continued, it sounds like Kamila Valieva got her just desserts.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, by Oh Hell Roofing, and by Goodness Steak Seasoning.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. If you enjoyed it, please hit follow. Then each episode every weekday will be delivered straight to you. And if we might ask one more favor, please share it with friends. I'm Norm Hitzges, and every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'm just wondering too.